Okay, here we go. This is Ray Halliburton. Today I'm going to be reviewing Hang by Foxygen. This is Foxygen's fourth album. Yeah, it's Foxygen, indie rock duo from California. Consists of Jonathan Rado and Sam France, according to Wikipedia, so God knows if that's true, but we'll trust it for now. They've had a pretty successful career, I would say. Their first album put them on the, Take the Kids Off Broadway, put them on the map with the whole hipstery underground music community. It had this lo-fi sound, eclectic style, perfect mixture of aspects for hipster praise. It was their second album. We are the 21st century ambassadors of peace and magic. Bitch of a name there. That really got them a more widespread, recognition. It had a very 60s sort of garage, psychedelic rock sound to it. It was a nice album. Then And Star Power, their third album, was apparently a misstep. I didn't listen to it because all I heard about it was negative, so I was just like, never mind that, I'll skip that one. But apparently it was a bit overblown, a bit too ambitious on their part. So I suppose you could say this fourth album, fans have kind of been sitting on the edge of their seats, hoping this one pulls through. And I would say it did. I mean, I liked it. I'm not really a huge Foxygen devotee, but, I'm certainly impressed by this one. It's a very, very 70s influenced album. That's one thing you need to know right off the bat. So if you don't like 70s rock, you're not going to like this thing. That's just, I can tell you that with a great amount of confidence. The three big 70s artists you're going to hear traces of on this. Elton John, with a lot of the piano work, especially on Linkersham, one of the singles from it. A lot of you probably noticed if you heard that song. The opening piano riff sounds almost exactly like Tiny Dancer. But then that song sort of develops into this almost country-influenced tinge, It's a good song. More on that later. Queen, with a lot of the strings and stuff. The more theatrical air, had a Queen vibe on a lot of these songs. But then, overwhelmingly, dude, David Bowie is all over this thing. You could almost say, so much so to a degree for me that it could almost be seen as sort of an homage to David Bowie. Because you got the horns that he used in a lot of his 70s music. But then you also got whichever one is singing, I don't know exactly which one it is. It's almost like they're doing a David Bowie impression. Not embarrassingly or anything. They're not overdoing it, but it very much like they're doing a David Bowie impression, pretty much. You'll hear that though. I'm sure a lot of you will be like, yeah, I know what he was talking about. So anyway, it's not exploitative though. I wouldn't call it an exploitative album. A lot of albums like this that try to use sounds from the past just come off like they're trying to just exploit people's nostalgia, This one doesn't come off like that to me though. They clearly like these artists, and they're taking influence from these 70s artists and putting their own spin on the style. It seems like a very loving homage to this kind of music to me. And they've got a lot of them in their own personality. Oof, that was slurry. A lot of their own personality comes through in this music too, though. Specifically, again, on Linkersham, that's a very introspective song. You read the lyrics to that, a lot of introspection on that. Miss Adams, which has by far the strongest David Bowie vocal influence, in my opinion. You listen to that album, that almost could have come off like Aladdin Singing or Diamond Dogs or something. Maybe not Diamond Dogs, but you know what I mean. But that one, Miss Adams, there are a few references to suicide in that one. So it's not like it's a paper-thin rip-off of 70s music. They're bringing a lot of their own personality to it. Also, Trauma is pretty good lyrically too, talking about psychological troubles, issues, and talking about how you can you can rise above mental disorders and stuff. It's almost like it's giving perspective, saying that everybody has their own trauma. We get it from our mothers and fathers, among others. I like that one a lot. But so the lyrics aren't amazing or anything. It's not like they're going out of their way to explore super deep themes. It's mostly textural, and I think it does a really good job of that. of evoking a 70s atmosphere, but putting their own spin on it. So, you know, yeah. I think it's very tastefully done. A very tastefully done homage, not only to David Bowie, but to the whole era that they're reminiscing about, if you will. So, my favorite track, probably a tie between Miss Adams and On Lake Grisham. Maybe Miss Adams a little more. If I had to really, my biggest problem with the album, I guess I do have to say that because I'm reviewing it. My biggest problem with the album, I would have to say, a lot of the songs, especially on the second half, are a bit longer than they need to be. Specifically America, which is another single. I feel like they fleshed that one out a bit more than they needed to, because it's only 8 songs, only a little over 31 minutes. But some of the songs seem like they go on a little longer than they need to. I mean, not, like, you don't really get bored, but you just start to think, okay, moving along here, you know? I feel like they could have cut some of the songs down and maybe added, like, I don't know, another song or two. But, you know, I wouldn't say any of the songs are bad. America is probably my least favorite. I'm gonna go Miss Adams, my favorite, America, my least favorite. Overall, you know, very solid homage to 70s music. Personal, and very, very enjoyable. I'm gonna go ahead and give it an 8 out of 10. So, good job, Foxygen. You got back on your feet, if you ask me. If you like this review, go ahead and subscribe. I'm gonna be doing more reviews in the future. And there you go. Peace out. Have a great day.